What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Zombieland Saga. You know, like I said after the first episode, the show's kind of, it's basic slice of life, but with zombies, and it makes for a pretty hilarious concept. You know, episodes 3 and 4, they're finally starting to get a little bit more into the swing of things. They're starting to become more of a pop idol group, except for scaring the shit out of that old lady at the sauna, but so far it's looking like things are looking up for Sakura and everybody. I can't wait to find out what episode 5 and 6 have in store for me, but before we get into that, please, if you're enjoying this, then consider leaving a like, leaving a comment, or just subscribing to my page. Alright, now I don't want to wait anymore, so let's get into episodes 5 and 6 of Zombieland Saga.
It's the championship game to determine the ultimate idol team! We're now in the 9th inning with 3 runs apiece! Will Team Franshushu be able to hold it together against the competitor?
What is Tatsumi talking about? When did they start playing a baseball game? Oh, he's beating the shit out of these girls as punishment for scaring that lady!
Oh yeah! Home run!
Oh, she just destroyed his kneecap.
Do not slack off, or you'll be in real trouble, you undead stupid heads! Did you forget your little mishap? You spilled the brains!
I mean, that's a fair point. They really deserve all the punishment they can get. Their whole goal was to hide the fact that they were zombies.
We need to start boosting our profile, so the logical thing to do is appear in a commercial spot for an extremely well-known and successful business here in Saga.
Well, how did he pull that off? No, literally, they changed their name 3 times. Nobody even knows who these girls are.
And when you hear who it is, it might just shock you back to life. Are you ready? The business in question is none other than... the famous Drive-In Tori!
Oh, does she love the Drive-In Tori? Did he just blow this girl's mind? Did this show have a stroke? What's going on with this commercial? Am I having a stroke?
The hell? All you punks fail at Saga! Is it that great?
Well, you can form your own opinion. We'll be shooting it very soon.
Really? When do we start?
We start right...
Oh, did Tatsumi and this girl did they just develop a beautiful friendship over this chicken restaurant?
When I was alive, me and my girls used to spend all day and night raising hell. And afterwards, we'd hit Drive-In Tori for late night eats.
This girl used to be a badass, riding around on a motorcycle with her Tamagotchi.
Up! Look alive, deadbeats! Say hello to the esteemed president of Drive-In Tori.
It's nice to make your acquaintance.
Hello, Sam. This is a huge honor!
Jeez, weirdo.
I appreciate you coming today.
Let me guess, this episode is going to be about him discovering they're zombies and almost having a heart attack again?
Most people tend to think of beef when it comes to yakiniku-style grilling, but in Saga Prefecture, it's all about chicken.
Is Saga a real place? Like, is this entire show just kind of like one big advertisement for the town of Saga?
Hey, I said it's fresh, but not that fresh.
Now then, let's talk about what you want from that shoot.
How come everybody Tatsumi looks in the eyes just instantly falls in love with him?
Woohoo! The one time we don't have to wear t-shirts and they put us in these.
But this will help pay for better outfits.
Oh, they all look so adorable. Why is the oldest one the one that's wearing the chick?
Of course, we also have our beloved mascot. Give it up for Coco!
Is that a real chicken? Or is that a costume? Because that's got to be like the best costume I've ever seen. Oh, Ty's gonna roast this chicken.
Sorry, sir. Back off! You can't eat Coco. They told me not to say this, but that's just a guy in a suit.
Are you sure? I'm pretty positive that's a real chicken.
Is there something wrong with the vocals?
We'll fix it. Sing better!
Saki, stop. You know she can't.
I mean, all she can do is moan. How do they expect her to sing? Why is she even there? She doesn't need to be a part of any of this until she fully awakens.
Wait, we're not.
We're all set, guys.
Okay, here's the plan. You just do the cock-a-doodle-doo at the end, Ty.
Oh, does she actually understand now? Is she learning? How can you take that dog anywhere? How is nobody suspicious about this damn zombie dog?
And cut! Got it!
Mm-hmm. Sounded pretty good that time.
Oh, this is the first time these girls have absolutely nailed her performance.
You have to be so much more chickeny! Crank that squawking chicken energy up to 11! I need to be able to picture you sizzling on top of a tabletop grill! Cock-a-doodle-doo your job!
It is just a local fast food commercial. You don't need to act this hard for it.
If we're gonna take over all of Japan, we gotta be able to gobble up the star of the whole show!
Ty, no!
I don't think that's what she meant when she said gobble him up, Ty.
Wait! Roll that camera! This is reality! This is the story we never knew we needed to see!
She didn't.
Oh, it's a real person? Who made that costume? Oh, the dog can just lose its head? Tatsumi is not doing a very good job at hiding these zombies.
Hey, that's a new ad. Local idols, huh? Must be hard to do that in Saga these days.
Have I seen that girl before?
You know, that's a really good point. Like, I don't think Tatsumi really thought it through. If these girls become famous, wouldn't that mean that people start recognizing them? Realizing that they're zombies?
What makes you a Saga Jin?
I love that these girls are starting to dish out the punishment again.
Time for the Gat Olympics!
No way, man. We get to compete? Crying again?
You know anyone can enter that, right?
What even is it, though?
You don't know?
All of you fail at Saga!
I don't think anybody knows anything about Saga, man.
Too bad!
That is the ugliest freaking shirt I've ever seen.
Like it or
That is the sweetest shirt I've ever seen. Like, where can I buy one of those?
They used to have.
You actually entered those things?
Yes, but I always wore tasteful ones. I do not like this.
We need them for advertising. You'll have to bear it.
Hold still. You're gonna rip it.
How do they ever get this girl dressed in anything? And also, how strong does she have to be to just rip through a t-shirt like that?
Hey, aren't those the girls from that new chicken commercial? Okoba, you dog. You know their way out of your league.
Oh, that's gross. These girls are all, what, like 16?
Okay, first up we have a courageous officer from our very own Saga PD here to show us how it's done. Do you have a comment?
Yeah. You know, I'm just here to represent, world peace.
Damn, this cop really is everywhere at this point. Like, is he the only cop in Saga right now? Oh, this guy sucks at life. Like, I've never seen this guy succeed in anything so far.
Eat my dust, suckers!
On your mark, get set.
Face planted immediately. That's what you get for talking shit. Hey, look at Sakura, man. She actually made it more than halfway.
You're kidding.
And he's not even wearing one of our t-shirts.
Do you have a comment? Oh, he can give us a shout out.
Oh, Tatsumi's doing it too. He's standing unified with the girls. That's cute.
Get set.
Oh, you know there was no way he was getting those clothes dirty.
To become one with the Ariake Sea! Ellie!
That's gotta be extremely dangerous, right? Like, how many people have died in this competition?
Oh yeah! Give that rope hell, you kitty! I'll try!
I don't think she understands this competition, but just based on what I'm seeing, she's automatically the winner.
Here I go! Magical shooting!
Now that's what I call distance!
Whoa. Has she done this before? Where did she come up with a move like that?
Come on! You can do it!
Come on, Sakura, that's the one time in this show you haven't been able to get any height. You flew when the truck hit you, you flew when Ty threw you off the carousel, but here you got nothing.
It's Ty!
Oh, is Ty about to Tarzan the shit out of this rope? How have none of these girls' bodies come up? Oh, there we go. I knew it was coming eventually.
Something? Hard to tell what happened with the sun shining, but it looked pretty gnarly!
How are you supposed to hide that? She's in pieces right now.
Hey, wait a minute. I remember now.
Remember what?
I should look into this.
Alright, that was Zombieland Saga, episode 5. You know, a really interesting episode, you know. They went to what looks like the Olympics of Saga, and it seems like we're finally getting into the meat of everything with... I don't know that guy's name, I don't know if he's a journalist, if he's a detective, whatever, but seems like he's going to be the one to discover that there's zombies, or that something like they died and they came back or something, and they're going to have to hide it from him, which is a really cool concept for this show to go through. You know, before we get into episode 6, please, like I said, if you're enjoying this, consider leaving a like, leaving a comment, or subscribing to my page. Alright, now I don't want to wait anymore to get into episode 6, so here we go.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'll just slow down.
This new song has a duet that highlights I and Junko. You two will be front and center.
Well, I mean, they are the most experienced. They should have been out in front this whole time, right? Well, how the hell did that little dog manage to get on top of that roof?
Hello?
Like how Tatsumi goes through like this whole beauty routine just so he can rizz up all these old ladies.
What's this glowing box?
It's called a computer.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time this girl has ever said anything about modern technology, even though she's from like 200 years ago.
Says here it's the largest outdoor rock event on the island of Kyushu.
No way! We gotta get in on that!
Looks like it'd be easy to get on one of the big stages, but...
It must be amazing to perform at a place like that with so many people?
Why is Tatsumi trying so hard to revitalize Saga if they have a big-ass music festival like this every year?
It would be better for us to take small steps than dive headfirst into the deep end.
Sorry.
Shit, I don't know. Tatsumi's out here trying to get y'all to shoot for the moon every day.
If you're trying to be perfect from the beginning, then you'll never get anywhere. Fans like to see you improve over time and feel like they're a part of it. Like it's a journey.
I don't know.
Oh, that's kind of a sweet way to think about it. You know, all these fans don't care whether or not if they're good in the beginning, just as long as they help with their growth in some way.
You see? They'll be at Saga Rock!
Iron Frill? Sweet!
Oh, her old crew's gonna be there? Oh, is she gonna sneak out and go see them? Because that would be pretty sick.
Oh, jeez! you!
Alright, Mr. Mr. Sumo Wrestler, calm down a little bit. Every entrance this guy has in the mornings is amazing, and Ty is just full on every single one.
You have some fans now!
Thanks to the chicken ad, followed by the GAT Olympics coverage, you've gained a bit of traction online.
Oh, that's awesome. They're actually getting famous. I'm really surprised Tatsumi's plan is actually kind of working.
That's not really it either. So,
Right, one more.
are you even watching?
Who the hell cares? Why would I need to master your stupid dance routine?
You were the one doing it in the first place. Calm down before you get hit again.
Don't you look down your nose at me, Pinocchio! I own you, remember?
Pinocchio?
You're not a real boy yet!
Oh, they all just need to gang up on this man and just kick his ass. You can't treat Sakura that way.
Digital?
How do I explain? You don't have to wait for the pictures.
Oh, like a Polaroid, right?
Not exactly. You were kind of way off here. Like, somebody needs to explain to this girl. How has nobody explained to any of these girls what phones are?
That's it! And we are Franchushu!
I like that they're getting past the part where they start screwing up every concert because, you know, it was cool for the first 2 episodes, but that would have gotten old real fast.
People really showed up. I can't believe we actually have fans now.
Well, Tatsumi already told you had fans now. Do you think he was lying to you? I mean, Tatsumi's angry, but if there's one thing he's not, it's a liar.
We have official Franchushu t-shirts available, as well as these cute hand towels. Anyone who buys at least one item will be eligible for the photo session.
When did he have time to get this stuff made?
Yeah.
Man, Tatsumi really is just on top of his shit. And I love that the dog is the mascot of this show now.
But you've got the longest line. You have to.
Idols are supposed to dazzle people from up on stage. How does this have anything to do with that?
All you're doing is taking pictures with your fans. Like, you didn't do that back when you were an idol?
Listen to me. Idols do this. We have fans and they love us. So they need to feel like we're within reach.
But that's just it. Besides, you bragged about going big after your first year. Just from fan events? Is that more important than being a great performer?
You know, they both make really good points. You know, Junko says that you gotta become popular based on your own, you know, talent and experience. And I's over here saying that it really depends on the fans, but it's honestly both. Like, in order to get the fans that I needs to become famous, she has to have talent. But talent is nothing without your fans, right?
I'm not gonna be history yet.
You don't have to become history yet. That's the whole thing Tatsumi's trying to do. He's trying to make y'all famous again. All y'all gotta do is learn how to work together.
We just want you and Junko to stay friends.
But we're not friends. We work together. You were in show business, Lily. You should understand that.
Well, that girl's like 8 years old. There's no way she knows about the cutthroat business world. These girls are all getting really good at doing their own makeup to be able to go out in the world without Tatsumi. It's really cool to see that.
In a while, but that's all. So, no matter where we were, on the stage or the tube, there was always a clear boundary.
Oh, is this girl from like the 1940s? I didn't even know they had idols back then.
But on my way to Saga for my first tour in Kyushu,
oh, that's awful. She was on her first tour and she died in a plane crash? What an awful way for her to die.
I'm sorry, but I can't be in Franchushu. I just don't belong.
Oh, come on, Junko. You can't leave the group. You're one of the only 2 experienced peoples in it.
But I do know you need guts and good backup. That's all we've got. I'm surprised. You're really scared of lightning?
That's because it's how I died.
What, were you struck by lightning? Are you kidding me right now? She was on stage performing and she got struck by lightning? Oh, that must have absolutely traumatized that crowd. Also, that's why you don't have concerts in the middle of a thunderstorm. Alright, that was episodes 5 and 6 of Zombieland Saga. It's really cool. It seems like we're finally going to get into the meat of the plot of this show. You know, you got Ai's old idol group who is going to be performing at Saga Rock along with Fran Choo, which is going to be absolutely wild because how are they not going to recognize her? There's no way Tatsumi is that good of a makeup artist that he's going to be able to hide her from her old idol group. Plus, you have this guy who I guess was a reporter back in the day who she had an extremely public death. Everybody knows about this. So I'm excited to see how Tatsumi is planning on hiding her from everybody else at this concert. If that's something you want to see, then like I said, please consider leaving a like, leaving a comment, or just subscribing to my page. Alright, I'll see you all next week. Later.